All right. Hello, hello. How are we? And with that also, we are back. Going to try to stick this schedule out. I have it posted on Blue Sky and Twitter for the week, which it'll technically be the same this week and next week, which I'm having my schedules run Saturday through Friday just to be easier to run with my work schedule. Every day starting at 8 a.m. My work days will be 8 a.m. to 12, and then my off days will be 8 a.m. basically to whenever I decide to call it quits for the day. So hopefully this will work out. The only times it'll change is if there's any time I have to actually do something beforehand. Then the stream may be canceled, or if it's a work day, depending on what it is, it may be canceled, or if it's an off day, it may start later than what it is, or be broken up. But with that being said, let's get underway, shall we?
Looks like you're lost, Makul. No one's allowed in here, especially not outsiders.
But I am. I'm here by Mihala's order. She asked Mina to check on Petru, and Mina sent me. Your captain isn't being held for a crime, but for animancy. You're fine with that? I'm an adherent envoy carrying out official duties. I need to speak with your prisoner. What's going on here? Whoa there, I'm just passing through. No need to worry.
Petru chose to defy Solace Keep.
You trust your counsel so blindly, it'll get you all killed.
See, you outsiders and your presumptions, always thinking you know how the world works. Let me tell you a secret. I don't trust anyone. I'm just here to do my job. Get out before we use your bones to make Petru a new cage. No, it doesn't. But it absolutely can if you wanted to. What will it be, outsider? Leave or die?
I don't want to kill them.
Asking you again. Leave or die? Deadly serious, I'm afraid. Let's check them.
Wow.
Envoy.
Didn't want to kill them. I felt bad for that one because they really did not need to die. They were just very stubborn. I swear if there's another way in, I'm gonna be so mad. I swear I thought that was a glitch at first. Sentinel gloves, nice. That's gonna be a way out, I'm pretty sure. Alright, well, judging by the looks of this interior, how am I supposed to get that? Does not look like an easy way across. Alright, measurement record. Instead of being a written record, there are sets of markings on the wall that seem to track the depth of the magma in some crude way over a number of days or weeks. So it's probably rising.
You're not a warden. How did you... Wait, I remember you. From Fjord.
You were the cagey dwarf in the market.
I suppose the sight of a dwarf on business outside of Solace Keep is memorable, yes? Gods, I just realized. Your face, you have the same features as Nandru. Somehow you got past the wardens to find me. Why? Who sent you?
With so many guards outside, I knew someone important must be here. Joffrey did. He's now the captain of the guard. Mina did. She was worried when you didn't return to the keep. I came after finding your journal in the abandoned outpost. Was wondering and just happened upon this place.
Mina? Truly? She and the others back at the keep still hold me in their prayers? I didn't dare hope. I wasn't sure what they had been told of my fate. Mihala ordered my own wardens to kidnap me. And here I've been ever since.
They're loyal to a fault, which ought to be the official motto of Solace Keep.
Marius, is that you? Well, I suppose there's no reason to feign ignorance now. Thank you. It's good to see you.
Why would Mihala do something like that? She told Mina you were away on council business.
An excuse she's used more than once. A convenient half-truth. If you've ever been to Solace, you saw the obvious. The keep is dying. Our people are starving. And if you've read my journal, you know I was trying to counteract that. To fulfill my oath to protect Solace. I wanted to use animancy as they do in Fjord, to feed the ground and make things grow. To revitalize the keep. And it worked. I produced bountiful crops so quickly. Berries the size of a Zarib's head in a few days.
Doing all that with no prior knowledge of animancy couldn't have been easy. Perhaps Solace, like Fjord, could employ revenant farmers to grow such harvests. You were in prison because you were trying to feed your people. Animancy is an affront to the gods. Nothing good ever comes of it.
I found a way to procure animancy equipment from Fjord so I could conduct experiments. There was much trial and error. Regardless, Mihala wasn't pleased. I took it upon myself to try it anyway. I thought that if I succeeded, I could sway our leader. I could not. I expect I shall remain here until Mihala has a spare moment to sentence me. I'm sure the punishment won't be pleasant. Once Solace turns its back on you, there is little one can do to regain its favor. Marius knows that well enough.
Well, I turned my back on Solace, There really isn't that much of a difference.
Please, you must help me get out. Give me a chance to help the others, to feed my people. There must be a key on one of the guards. Let me out, I beg you.
Locking him away for trying to help his fellow dwarf. It's despicable.
You deserve a second chance, don't make me regret it. No, I can't risk getting involved.
Gods bless you, outsider. I won't forget this. Paradise, I suppose. Where else can I go?
Thirdborn has opportunities for all people. It's rough, but you'll find plenty of use for your skills. Thirdborn.
Thank you, again. Please, take this small token of appreciation. It's not much, but it's all I have.
Maybe I should have sent him the Thirdborn. Really, in Thirdborn, how could he throw anything? Because it's kind of as barren as Solace Keep. Wow, it... Ooh, ooh. That hurt. Alright, so there actually was no other way in here. Alright. Well, maybe. I probably could have came from there. Ow. Should have been on the lookout for more traps. These are like all ingredients. Do, do, do.
Looks like it could fit in that artifact we found, actually. Let's try it out.
Yep, probably could have just came around this way. I wouldn't need to have killed anyone. Alright, let's see. Alright, so kill Destal is next.
If we're near Solace, that cartographer should be close, shouldn't they?
Yes, Marius, we already found him. Forgot you were not here with me when we found him, though.
Let's go! Take a moment, people. Whoever left this camp behind also left a message.
What message? Is it in here? No. Oh, right there. Notice to fellow wardens. These belongings are evidence in the arrest of one Renato Varga on suspicion of theft. He is currently detained in the tower outside Solace pending further judgment. In the meantime, please refrain from tampering with the scene of the crime. Warden Gorin. Already tampered with it. I managed to find him first before going through all this. It's kind of one of those examples of exploring before you kind of do your story missions. But trying to track everything down and explore is beneficial for, you know, leveling up. Because if you just go straight from point A to point B on your story quests, you could quickly become underleveled. But I guess to a point, if you were to follow in your journal based on your skull levels, then you could just quest that way. But like right now, I'm more or less over-leveled or on par. Probably more on par, since everything just allows me to go through the quest without a skull level being shown.
Child's play. Well, if you insist.
Arms up!
Always try to take out the priest if you can. Because otherwise, if the enemy has a pool, like a high pool of health, they will be able to steadily heal it, where you can do enough damage. If you're not directly, like, significantly stronger. Oh, are you kidding me? Owie. Oh, I'm going... Yeah, we need to go over here. I'm out here exploring the wrong section.
Come and get it.
You asked for it.
Another star medal.
Shiny. Maybe Della could make something nice and beautiful.
Easy peasy. Go figure he was in the spot for the star medal. Nice. Good definition of two birds with one stone. Alright, so now our next one should be Grigor. I got near the founder's head, these arrows find out of the view where he is blind. Final shafts you shall seek in a silent village where Spirits still shriek. That might be freaking Maurice's village. That's what I'm thinking. But I could be wrong on that.
We must leave.
We can't. You know we can't.
But Elder Grigor can't fight them. We must leave.
We can't. You know we can't.
Grigor, I'm coming.
Elder Grigor can't fight them.
Yes, you don't have to keep repeating yourself.
They were sick.
Good.
They were sick. Just sick. Their faces, their bodies changed.
Ah, thank the gods. You're the first customer I've seen since this nasty business here started. Anyway, you looking to buy something?
Are you not bothered by what's going on here?
Bothered? Yes. Concerned? No. I am capable of handling myself. Don't you worry. The concern's appreciated, but I've got mouths to feed. Namely, my own. We all do what we have to do. Besides, better a death that people talk about for years to come than, you know, starvation. So, care to take a look at my wares?
What do you have for sale? Well, that would be nice. Threads of the Faithful. Ooh. Alright, let's see. You do have lockpicks. I've got so many lockpicks now, it's insane. I need to get these. Oh, should I be selling these maybe, since I'm not using them? How did I accidentally throw these in there? Should just break these down. Then once I figure these out,
Spare the wares a glance.
At least we got out alive.
You Outlanders! You! By the gods!
Thank
Deliver us!
goodness
They've
you're
gone
okay.
mad. They're destroying everything!
behavior change that sudden isn't madness. They've become dream thoughts. Where are they? Just point me to the action and I'll take care of it. Slow down who's gone mad. To be honest, I'm surprised I've not met more mad dwarves in these ways.
The archives! My monks are tearing our books apart! I've lost my monks and most of our books. Over the last several months, books about the garden were already going missing. But the Book of Oaths and the Book of the Before, we must hold on to those.
What about your monks? Don't you care about them? Why are these texts so important? What's this about missing books?
We've had several go missing, all to do with the garden. Gods only know what's happened to them. I can't believe it's theft, but we've never lost any before. Not in this number, at least. The Book of Oaths is our living history, where the duty of every dwarf in Solus has always been marked. It is sacred. The Book of the Before is by Nandru himself. Every other work by him is accounted for, except this one. They are already dead. But the texts, our past and future that outlives us all, they can still be saved. We recently brought the Book of Oaths to the parapet. It should still be there. And the Book of the Before should be in the main library. Now go, please. We've already lost so many precious texts.
No worries, I got you. Oh yeah, I'm eliminating every dream thaw. They must be kept safe here. We don't need anyone else dying.
Knives and shadow, birds of light, treacherous mead. We see you.
Glory in the brush!
See how much easier it is to kill him once the priest is taken out?
Everybody all right?
Whoops. Do not like this.
Stinging wasps! Swarm! Devour! Tear it apart!
Was it? Thought there was 3. That was pretty quick.
Hurry in the dash! Baby.
Book of Oaths. From Solace Keep, we watch the garden. From Gallowayne's tusks, we watch Solace Keep. From our birth until our death, we uphold our duty. We honor those who uphold our mission, and reject those who do not. For now and forevermore, we are wardens of Solace Keep. The next several pages have been torn out, leaving only line after line, page after page of signatures. These are the names of the Pargrunen and Solace Keep who pledged themselves to Nandru's word. Oh, there you are. Probably where I could have came down at if I had finished everything else. Alright. Let's go up here, see what's up top. Elder Grigor's notes. A number of notes have detail the thoughts of the monastery elder in recent days, mostly musings about the state of things at the monastery. A few things stand out. The telescope has been broken for weeks now. At some point, a new initiate from Solace dropped the main viewing lens and shattered it. The glasswork is very precise and the eyepiece itself enchanted. Replacing it will be a nightmare. Supplies are currently in a state of excess. A merchant has taken up residence here in the monastery and has been facilitating the trade of old relics retrieved from a sealed-off chamber, the bastion, which had recently been unsealed, revealing many weapons of war that were of no use to the monks. The volcano has been more active recently. It hasn't stirred like this in many years. Feels like a bad omen.
What a marvel. The scholars in Ishamatil would salivate at the chance to use a telescope like that.
Novice Dolna's key? We'll come back for that. I'm not wasting a lockpick if there's a key. Does that mean backtracking? Yes. That's okay. Monk's journal. This seems to be the journal for a monk named Vadim. The entries mostly detail the mundane life in the monastery, but the final entry catches your eye. I don't understand what's happening here. Last week, one of the initiates threw a book in a fit of rage, but I was in the room with him. We had been working in silence until then. Elder Grigor swooped in to give him an earful, but then it was over, and I didn't think I could ask more. And I don't know this initiate. Maybe they're prone to anger, I thought. Then Soren started picking fights, talking about trees and how the gardener is angry. I don't know who he means. We all take turns in the garden. It feels like we're all walking on eggshells now. Even Elder Grigor seems off, distracted. He said all is well, but I saw some of the guards and other monks carrying weapons. I stole a knife from the kitchen too, just in case. It just feels like we're sitting on a powder keg. The monastery has always been so peaceful and welcoming. Now I can't even sleep at night for fear of something. Diary of a Merchant. The two most recent entries in the merchant's diary paints a disturbing picture of the living archives, the monastery within Galloway's tusks. The strange lethargy has lingered over the brothers for some weeks, the elder tells me. They seem to fall at random to this melody. Gods know I wish I could have the chance to sleep as much as the sleepers do. At least I'll have a good beer brewed by the brothers before bed. The brothers barred the door to our room. The sleepers aren't fucking sleeping now. Something happened to them. They're trying to break the door down. We're going to have to make a run for it. Nandru, get me back to Solace Keep. Oh, this is the front door. That's why we need the key for this.
A branch breaks. We see you! Out to the fight! Stream scourges everywhere.
Probably another drop down point. Where is this? Not in here, is it? Oh, I did miss it in here.
Thank you! Oh gods, thank you!
How are you okay?
You're a blessing, Envoy. Thank the gods.
Take care of the dream thralls. Don't worry, you should be here. Try to run through to the others outside. Damn fool. What are you doing hanging around?
Thank you, yes, thank you. But I can't leave yet. I need a book. Once I have it, I can get out of here and start my life again in Solace. It's called The Book of the Before. Have you seen it? He what? Oh, no. Please, no. You've got to give me the book instead.
Why shouldn't I give it to...
Oh, I read it often when I first became a monk. It inspired me. I want it as a keepsake. Besides, no one else read it. No one would notice it missing. Please, just find it and bring it back. It should be somewhere in the archives proper. I'll make it worth your while. I'll be here when you've got it.
She sounds desperate. No way she's not up to something.
Steel garrote. That's why books have gone missing. And that is why she's like... okay right now.
Trespassers. Who goes there? In the eye! Babies in the garden! The branch breaks.
I think I sprained my...
Alright, burned bounty list. A parchment found by a fireplace in the living archives. It is mostly but not completely burned. Only in exchange for the following text: Supreme Lords, you shall, and a return to the keep. Bounties. Much of the list is burned. The following is legible. Memories from the garden acquired. Records of the construction of the bridge to the garden acquired. The Book of the Before, Forja, or the world beneath the keep acquired. Blueprints of the sluice acquired. Original surveys. The mines of Mount Forja acquired. Non-Drew in the garden acquired.
Shoulder.
Only a dream. Feed them to the earth!
Treacherous weed!
Oh, is that all the dream pearls? Nice. Psalm to Vodka, thank you. Annotations on the garden, a thick text written in Pargrunan runes, copied across its manifold pages, are poems, tracts, and stories that have been collected from across generations. The garden is something different for each of us, a sacred duty handed down by our forebears, a responsibility without hope for reward, a glorious glimpse at something beyond our imagining, a place where our most intimate dreams can come true, a paradise where fresh water flows like lava or where crops grow unburdened by sulfur and ash, a playground where laughter blows like wind, or a silent sanctuary to soothe the faithful soul. Some say God lies there, while others believe it is a trick. Played by our ancients to give us a reason to live in this furnace, there isn't just one garden, but many, one for every soul that has ever served it, defined by our hopes and dreams and darkened by our regrets. Book of the Before, a well-loved tome, pages rendered brittle by age. It was written by Nandru, founder of Solace Keep. The ruins of those who came before are to be found all throughout the living lands. Those who came before must have had the entire isle under their control. Building such wonders must have taken centuries of work. They are found beneath even Solace itself. These were a people who thrived until they did not. Yes, the lands are beset with evils, and yes, the beasts that roam and the plants that grow are cruel, but such a people as those who came before could not have been brought low by mere bears or putrid fungus. Only a spiritual rot could so destroy a people, so I pray to Wodoka for guidance. So I pray to preserve my soul from the true evil of these lands.
The book! I need the book!
Alright,
Have you got the book of the before? Wait, I don't know anything about it.
lies.
Think hard before you get yourself exiled. That attitude won't go far in Paradise.
Please, just give me the list. Me? That's an insane accusation. No, I can't do that. Just give me the damn list. No, please don't.
Sorry. So I'm pretty sure it's the Steel Growth that wants those books, since it all pertains to the garden.
The books, for Nandru's sake, do you have them? What is that? Let me see. This is every book that's gone missing. Dolna, were you so unhappy here that you had to do this?
The damage is probably done, but at least you can deal with the ones responsible.
I'll take care of this. I will inform the guards. They will imprison her and... Ugh, it did not have to be this way. No, it's a shock to me. I still can't believe it. But, well, there you are. Thank the gods. Let me see them. Mostly intact. Yes, the Book of Oaths is mainly intact, and the Book of the Before. Our work of rebuilding begins now. I hate to be curt, but I must ask you to leave us now. May this token show our thanks, and may Nandru's blessing find its way even to you.
You're welcome. I go back up top. But I kind of knew that was coming. So I pretty much guarantee that's how the Steel Garrote was getting information. And since they all pertain to Nandru and the garden. And odds are she broke the lens on purpose if she's the novice that he was referring to, because I bet. I wonder where it looks to though. Probably the garden. Probably another to actually see another way in. Oh no, we go down from there. Okay. Not up here. It's right here. So nothing else there. Nice. Alright. Let's check out the map. So we found you. Oh, is that everything? Guess we'll find the Steel Garrote. Oh no, wait a minute. No, we should do Marius first. And with the Dream Thralls taken care of, they should be okay. Hopefully. I'm probably going to reset these NVIDIA settings because ever since I followed that list, I've been having some weird graphical glitches. And I don't think it's related to the newest drivers because I don't think I noticed it until after I did these NVIDIA settings. Trying to let you know everything's okay. Can I even tell you if everything's okay?
Be watchful out there.
Not really. right? And I'll do that for steel rope. So let's turn back around.
Anyone help us?
I mean, are you gonna try to kill me like the others did? Just because I wandered on top of their location at the Outcast Tower?
Can anyone help us? We desperately need aid.
See if I can upgrade anything else.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen so many books in one place. And to think Elder Grigor was going to hide them away from everyone. I just wish I wasn't traveling with a man who agreed with him. And the monks are hoarders. What's the point of a library if no one can check out the books? No matter. What's done is done. I had just hoped that Pargroon knowledge could help the Pargroonen. Well, that's all I have to say on the matter, I suppose. Unless there's something else you wish to discuss? How can I help, darling?
Oh, just wonderful. My home was attacked on the order of a woman without a heart, or any other major organs. Then everything that happened in Shatterscarp and Ringrim's offer. I've been so lucky. My life right now is, well, it's wonderful. But there's always been something missing. And it gives me this kind of jittery feeling that makes my fur stand on end. Does that make sense?
Have you spoken with Quilichi about this?
A little. We've spoken a bit about my, shall we say, restlessness. But I've not had a chance to tell him about Ringrim's offer yet. Quilichi will be supportive, of course. He's wonderful like that. It's just hard to ignore these thoughts with everything happening. Not that I didn't have options before, of course, but now they're louder. A fair point, my dear. I suppose I needed a moment to rant. Thank you, Envoy. I appreciate you lending an ear. I'll leave you to your vices for now. Is your outfit from Rawatai, or do you have a tailor in Thirdborn?
Anything I have from Rawatai?
Solace has a few old-fashioned ideas about animancy, to put it lightly. Thank you for letting Petru go free. Animancy is not a crime, but many feel entitled to treat it as one.
He's just trying to help his people. I hope he proves the naysayers wrong. I did it for the sake. Your sake, the Livelands could use more animate.
Aren't we all? Whether or not Petru is successful as an animancer, he has a right to learn the art. And it's good to know someone out there is defending his rights. Until next time. Would you ever consider using Do you feel that? Reminds me of a storm gathering power on the horizon. Let me think.
Nice.
Would you ever consider using animancy at sea?
Nope. Too unpredictable.
There we go.
But surely you see the potential. It could improve.
Alright, so... Wait, are you stuck on an island? Is that what the problem is? So how am I supposed to get to you? Holy moly. That is exactly the problem. I bet you can normally cross and then the magma became higher. Alright, so I'm just gonna have to make a jump for it. Whoa!
Don't know who you are, stranger, but we're lucky you came past. One of our cohorts is dangerously ill. We have no resources, but you look like you might. Please, will you examine our friend and see if there's something you can do?
What are you doing out here?
We're outcasts. Some of us left Solace Keep because we didn't want to die choking on Andrew's oaths. Some of us were turned out by the Council and left to die in the wasteland. So we banded together. Tried to keep each other safe. It doesn't always work, though. Our friend was hurt when Zorbs attacked. Saka, we're wasting time talking, though. Will you help our friend? Our friend is in the tent over there. I'll join you shortly. There are arrangements to finish.
Starting to feel like this is a setup. Letter home, Stellion. I don't know that you'll ever read this. I don't even know if my previous letters have been delivered now that I've been outcast. But I've made a little home out here. It's cold and hot and dusty and terrible, but it's fine. It would be better with you and the others here. Aside from that, the worst part is the Zarbs that seem to have taken an interest. Not that I blame them. Anything that protects you from the dust and ash storms are a luxury out here. I'm not too worried. Worst case scenario, they kill me, but that just gets me to the wheel faster and maybe back inside the keep. It's the only way back for me now. Either way. Deathly pale orc. This strong stench of decay fills your nostrils upon examination. This dwarf is deathly pale and is not breathing. He has obviously not been alive for some time. There's no way the outcast would fail to notice.
You know what the irony is? You wouldn't be in this situation if you were a bastard. We need your supplies. Unfortunately, we also need you to die. Can't have Solus keep hearing about us robbing people.
Doesn't have to be like this. Surely we can broker some kind of agreement between us.
I'm afraid that's impossible. I can't take the risk of you telling the wardens of Solus Keep. If they get wind of what we're doing, they'll kill all of us.
Then I'll just kill you.
Sorry, but I can't let you live. Don't come here pretending you're any different from the bastards in Solus Keep. It isn't personal, but you're going to have to die.
The envoy! Get
Well, unfortunate for all the people that came through and have died already. But at least no more will succumb to the fate. really fall in the lava even though I sat there and created a path for you? Let's change back to grenades for now. Not trying to go that way yet.
Come and get me.
Oh, big mistake!
Guys, ignore it, just run.
Solace Keep doesn't need me, but the people here, they do.
Look to your left.
It looks easy when you do it.
I could have sworn I heard something. But maybe Explorer's note. After much research, I've noticed a correlation. Eyes of Rimgran, known for their chill touch, seem to grow near the lava of the tusks. Cannot fathom how they survive in such a warm climate, but I've seen it too often to ignore. I even accidentally dropped one of the buds into the lava, and a small platform of ice formed for a short while. Trying to make sure this was reproducible, I've used up most of my eyes. Next, I plan to see how much weight the platforms will be able to take, assuming, of course, I can get down to them safely, but progress waits for no man, and you died in the process. Progress waits for no man, but if you're not careful, your progress comes to an immediate end. That's what you gotta think about. Good Lord Marius. What was taking you so long?
Ooh, a spooky tunnel to explore. Boy, you shouldn't have.
Interesting. It's gonna be like another way into the village. I think it is. Kinda, sorta.
Someone's eager to meet us. Nice one!
Now you priest son of
What, like it's hard?
That's...
Diary of an Animancer. That's a journal.
Let's take these things back to camp. You can fiddle with them there.
Bard, there has to be a way inside. Up there. Alright.
Let's go.
Well, if you check a ride.
Let's take the back way in, shall we?
I can't. I don't want to be here.
We're here with you, you're safe.
I feel like I can't feel my fingers.
We're here for you, darling. And if anyone is mean to you, I'll set them aflame.
Fine. Let's go. Let's go.
You'll be alright.
I feel like I can't swallow. Is that weird?
Looks like this place hasn't seen any residents in a long time.
So that was probably a way through at some point. Tell me, Marius, why does your lost village look like godless ruins? We'll come back to that.
This is a massacre, but a bloodless one. Curious.
What is that? Let me see. I remember this. I think this belonged to... Everything Yonku said was true. All of it. These bones are hers. My mother. I can't. Difficult. This is blessed impossible.
The bones here. They're too new to be godless. Oh, dearie, I'm so sorry.
I don't think I can handle this right now. I need to go back.
Take your time, dearie. We're with you.
I know. Fui tu meio. Let's just keep looking around.
Alright, you'll be alright.
put them down, please. Please. He speaks of song. I hear only screams. Circles and death. And a chorus of screams. Where is Marius now? Born here? Die here? Lost? No. No. Don't fool me. Don't lie. That can't be Marius. It can't.
Marius, do you know the poor man?
Iancu. Viate. Is that you? What happened? How could this...
I would guess that the Dream Scourge has him.
Scourge? Like mass graves. I can't... I search for meaning, but find only words.
This is... is... Iancu. My best friend since... as far as I can remember. When did this... I should have never left you, Viate. I couldn't have known.
Patrol. Yes, on patrol. When the dream touched me, I was away and alone. Yes? Not your fault. Not yours.
This isn't your fault, Marius. This is very touching, but we came for a reason. Okay, what happened to this village?
We met here, Marius and me. We played here. I was older, but still a child.
That doesn't... I barely remember this place.
Your forgetting is for the best, Viate. I suffered remembering the whole time. Families followed Razvan, trusted his words. He would lead them to a better life. Trusted Razvan to make them something more.
Wait. No, I remember something. Chanting? I was so scared.
Razvan circled the parents around, said he would help their voices reach the stars. They took bowls full of... night. No. Death. He said to drink it while Razvan said the words.
I don't want to know what you're about to say.
The adults of the village killed themselves at Razvan's command. That explains the state of the ritual site. How could anyone fall for that?
Yes. Yes. Gods, am I speaking clear? At long last. I saw all the parents fall over. I knew he would come for me. I ran. I saw young Marius, too small to understand. Razvan called out for us, his voice raised to the sky.
That's when you took me to Solace. You saved my life.
A new home, yes, I brought you there and they gathered you. Terror. It was bad. It felt like dying, but by inches. Just fear ever since.
I always thought you were a fool when we were younger. So impulsive. Now I know. You thought you'd already cheated death.
The parents in Solace said it was better to forget. Made me swear not to tell. You were happy. Never wanted to upset you.
You protected Marius from these painful memories. You hid this from...
At first, yes. Later, it would have been harder not to forget.
Makes sense. No wonder it felt like everyone knew something I didn't, because they did.
But I can't focus. Can't remember. Razvan is near, making everything harder.
God,
He might still be alive. That's it. We have to leave. If he's out there, we have to run.
If Razvan is still alive, we'll find him.
Found the key to Razvan's home. Search there if you want. I will only forget. Signs of life in this place. Small but true. Someone is here, and not just me.
I am so sorry this happened to you, Viate. If I could trade places with you.
No. No, Viate. You have saved me many times over. This I wouldn't wish on you ever.
Well, I guess we'll be going now, yeah? We have to keep digging into this particular emotional scar.
I will be here until time to go. See you soon, Viate.
Torn progress note: a letter written in gentle limber runes, much of which has been rendered illegible by time. Baryon, my dear son, it is difficult to be separated from you, even if by only a few walls of crumbling stone, but your work in helping build our new home is worth every moment apart. I am proud that Razvan's infinite wisdom saw you as vital, even at your young age, and I hope to join you upon our next exodus from Solace. Be bright, my brilliant gemstone mama. Razvan's journal, torn journal with a weak binding that barely holds the pages together. You can make out some limber writing among the smeared and faded runes. I have no answers, despite, as possible, the voices seem to sing only to me, they, night and day, telling me of times in the recent past as if they were yesterday, form a dissonant chorus, perfect in its imperfections, indecipherable, non-stop as if to introduce me to their strange world. Oh, to be like them, no hunger, thirst, or pain, no doubt or worry. My people suffered. Closed minds in solace, I have discovered a ritual that will usher them unto the skies. They will be ascended in a lightened choir of the lost. I have discovered a cave located to the south near the shore. There I will find a way to lift them to a higher form of life. I sealed the cave with an ancient cantic, sung from mother to child among my people. Only those among my flock will know the way. I will see my people ascend. Their voices will join the choir. Alright, so that's...
I knew someone was out there. He killed everyone. He wanted to kill me.
But he didn't. Remember that, Marius. Remember that you're safe.
Years of worrying myself sick. He's out there, Envoy. This Korba is still out there.
You'll find Razvan and end this.
I don't know if He killed my entire village, Envoy. I think I know the contact Razvan used to seal the door. It's a poem my mother told me when I was a child. She said those words would always open doors. I never knew what she meant. If we're gonna go after Razvan, we better get to it. Before I pass out where I stand.
Alright. Oh. Now we go this way.
That must be the door. Oh god, here we go.
course there was a freaking boss blocking this. 'Cause why wouldn't there be? Or at least like a technical elite enemy.
Sing free, our voices lifted high. Our spirits laughing in the sky. Hope that did something. That was it. It worked.
Former Deer colony, Deer Woodens fought for and won their independence in 2672.
Someone's living here. I'm sure of it.
Oh, I got some abilities to do.
Well, maybe it's not him.
97975.
Right. With my luck, it's definitely him.
It will definitely be him. Manifest the acquired visible part 1. Limber writing crosses this parchment, much of which has been faded or smeared by time. The accident in the taller chamber weighs upon the workers. In their last moments, I offered the dying a chance to test the concoction for the ascendant ceremony, but they seem too weak to survive the experience. I am close to a breakthrough, and it is clear that they had not been on death's door. They would have joined the choir of the ascended. Would they, though?
Don't know if I'd rather see Razvan alive or dead. If he's dead, he can't hurt anyone else.
You asked for
How does an arrow track? Please explain that to me.
Nice work.
So many tunnels in this place. So let's run back real quick.
Caution, Envoy. I see something moving in there.
Faded worker log is smudged and tattered parchment containing limber runes. Much of the writing has been rendered illegible by time. A few months. The work on the collapsed tower has been rather productive. Razvan has, his wisdom be praised, discovered first a more blessed home underground. He has sealed it with the cantic my mother sang to me when I was a child. Praise his wisdom and compassion. We have drained the lava from beneath, and Razvan has declared a promising number of caverns and chambers to serve as homes for us in the future. Sadly, one of the larger chambers collapsed and filled with magma, taking the lives of a few of our brothers and sisters. Razvan reminds us that their sacrifices were in service to their community, that we will hear them singing to us soon enough. Alright, so now...
Who disturbs us? Corian Rush!
Swarm, skedaur!
Let's go!
They were caged and got out.
Please just let me work. Let me work.
Does he even know we're here? We could just leave.
New voices. Flesh or spirit, I should ask. The others say you're flesh, but the others are known to lie.
You've lived long enough with the Dream Thralls that you've started to speak like them. Like you lied to your people, we are a flesh madman, here to put an end to yours.
Dream Thrall? What a wonderful word for those souls you slaughtered to get here. They speak with more clarity now. I have long heard the voices of ascended beings. Beings beyond pain or hunger or death.
He thinks he's a watcher. Pathetic.
I sought to raise the voices of my flock, to raise them, to become as the voices that sang to me were. The chorus of voices that surrounded me told me lies among their truths. On that day, I sought song but only heard screams.
Duke de Dragu, Korba, you killed everyone.
I know this voice. Older now, perhaps. one of the missing ones. You have your father's tone, your mother's diction.
Have you heard the term Watcher? Are you even aware of what you did? Why would you poison an entire village? How did you get all these people to kill themselves on your command?
They believed in me and I in them. They trusted me to know how best to raise their voices to the skies. My people were to become ascended beings, like those who spoke to me before. Voices ephemeral, wise, and never afraid. Instead, their voices became screams. From the next life, they curse me. Call me killer. Call me death.
Oh no. Was there not an animancer amongst his victims to tell him that he's a watcher?
I don't care. This Korba killed my family.
But I have since found a new choir, full of life and set loose from the shackles of will and doubt.
A new choir? Do you mean the dream dolls we faced to get to you? Your new choir more likely wants to eat you than follow you. Marius, this villain seems to be more pitiful than powerful.
Dream thralls? No. They are more connected to the land than any of us. The island holds and caresses them as it will us all. Perhaps one day you will join my choir as well, my little lost one. I will lead you to sing for the gods themselves.
I have run from you my whole life. And you're just a madman in a cave, talking to dream thralls.
You ran because you were afraid. Now you come back to me. My lost lamb. My tiny little bell.
You're just a shade of a man, Rosvin. I leave you to rot in here in madness. Marius, what do you want to do with him?
You murdered a village to satisfy your sick vision of ascension. But really, you're just a lost soul down here grasping for meaning. I don't remember my parents. They obviously trusted you, but they didn't know you, did they? Not really.
They were shining souls. Their voices passionate. Their words sharp like the crack of a whip.
I see no reason to give this man a quick death. Let him rot down here, for all I care.
A prison of silence. A fate worse than death.
I am never alone. The voices caress me, fuel me, punish me. No matter what I do, I am never alone. No matter what I do, I am never alone.
I can't figure out how I feel now. I do think leaving him here to rot was the right decision.
Can't hurt anyone else, not in that state.
I know. He's lost everything. Let him drown in it. I've spent my whole life afraid of something I couldn't remember. And now I've found that thing and overcome it. I need to think about all this. Maybe we should check on Iancu, see how he's feeling.
Yay, ability point. Reading through all notes on captivity. Journal written and carefully scribed limber runes with apparent gibberish in the margins. Most of the time, their eyes seem dull, as if their souls were missing or repressed, but most seem locked in a state of terror. No matter what is happening around their cells, their voices have yet to join the ascended chorus. Interestingly, one of the petitioners began clawing at their cell door as if they wanted to be released. I opened the door and observed a change to a similar state of terror I had seen in the other petitioners. It's possible that scraps of the soul remain in the one and not in the others. Sadly, I doubt such animalistic terror will allow their voices to join with the chorus. Torn and faded parchment marked with limber runes scribed by a trembling hand. I cannot recall the last time I stepped out of these safe caverns and into the harsh surface that teems with danger. Still, my flock has grown with new members, those who appear to step between this world and the next. Perhaps these gibbering unfortunates are the key that can unlock the ascent. Perhaps with their help, I can plunge again into that calming void between waking moments. Perhaps finally the screaming will stop. So that opposite side. This is probably just going to take me to that cavern that I just saw. There you are. Yep. Alright, so I don't think I grabbed part 2. Where's part 2? Let's find out. Let's see. Alright, Manifest of the Choir, Invisible Part. Did I miss it somewhere? Or is it just not in here? I'm checking his books, make sure I didn't miss it in. Oh, weird. Well, maybe I'll find it somewhere else. Swear, can you stop? Let's not do that again. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's... Why did that look like the area to grab onto? Oh well.
We spoke before, yes? Marius? We spoke before.
Razvan will never hurt anyone again.
I trust you ended him? One way or another?
It's over, Viate. You can rest now. I promise.
Right, Viate. And so can you. Remember that.
Hope you can both find peace now.
I will likely find it first. Marius has never sought peace.
Quiet, you Nimdude. I know how to seek peace if I want it.
Right. Clearly. I leave you now, full of peace.
Will you be alright, Viate? What can I do to help?
Nothing more you have to do, Viate. Just keep living and try to laugh once in a while.
Right. I will miss you, Viate. I love you.
I feel so light. The circle is broken.
Alright, that's taken care of. Was there another way into this village? Or was that the only way in? Huh. Thought maybe there'd been another way in, but I guess not.
Nice work. Here we go.
It burns!
Oh my god, I'm dumb. How did I completely overlook this? There's a will, there's a way. How did it... Never mind.
Let's take these things back to camp. You can fiddle with them there.
Oh, nice. This was another way across. Marius, I swear, you land in the lava more times than I can count. Damn it. So we're more or less done here. Now means it's steel garrote time. So much left to uncover on this map, though.
It looks easy when you do it.
Don't have time to play with you guys.
How do I tell Radut? I don't want to be a part of this any longer.
Just tell him? It's probably the best course of action. Alright, what do we got going on over here? Alright, this is like a way down. Please don't fall. Like to kill Ludwig, but I don't know if that's gonna ever happen. I really do not trust her. Getting me. Climber's Journal, what was I thinking accepting a dare like this? I got to the top just like I said I would, but how the hell am I going to get back down? My legs are swollen, my hands are bleeding from all the sharp rocks. Hopefully I get someone's attention soon. I'm starting to get hungry. Dude, you should not have stayed here till you died.
Glad that's over.
For now.
Look behind you.
Look out!
Sans journal, leather journal singed by fire and dusted with ash. We came to the spot in hopes of respite, but it doesn't seem as though we'll find it here. The Zarups are relentless, following us closely enough to harry us, but never finally committing the attack. If I didn't know better, I'd say they were playing with us, as if they consider us sport. With our injuries and exhaustion taking their toll, it would seem we have no choice but to stop running and make our stand. Jalid says we are as battle-ready as we ever will be, and hopes that the simple act of putting up a defense will convince the Zarups to turn and leave us alone. It's as good a theory as any I might have, and so that is what we'll do. I'll worry about the Zorobs later.
Who are you, Spirit? The plague's corrupted the rest of us. The steel garrote. Our minds. Broken. I won't let it take me. I'll keep my sanity. You're... not real! You can't be. No! Go away, Spirit!
The trap cuts. The fox cries at the pain of the hare. The justice of the wild.
Go away! Oh, I know you're not real. I'll stop you if I must.
Greenwood must be desperate if you're your best the watch she can muster. It's alright, I'm not here to hurt you. You're steel garrote. I've been looking for your company. Choose your next words. Yeah.
My soul is mine. Mine! It will not be despoiled. What was that prayer Ludwig taught us to banish the visions? Fearsome Woodica, by your withering gaze, I bind this tricksome devil. Oh, God, it's still there. I see the canopy of a tree inside your soul. No! Stop looking at me. I don't want to see it.
That's dream thrall talk if I've ever heard it. So what's the plan?
The ruiner, the rival, the seed of the poisonous tree. She said, she commanded me,
Got another path to the garden.
The closer she draws us to the wood, the worse the visions become. Leaves and chains, roots and rot. When I close my eyes and when I wake, they never go away. Make them go away. The Queen receives petitioners from atop her burning throne. The Queen and she...
Do you mean someone from the keep?
Has Kostya already spoken with her?
They're grubs in the dirt. Wriggling things. Nothing to her but feed for the journey to the wood. None shall pass, she said. None but she and the Queen that was and always will be. Woedica, bind you, villain!
I'll look at that later. Dude, I did not want to kill you. Although it's probably best that I did because the Dream Scourge.
I hear volcanoes have all sorts of pretty flowers growing around them. I'd love some for my hair. Someone's eager to meet us.
Make the Inquisitor proud.
Do you guys really kill everyone here? I figure the mines would be the place to go for the secondary road, or maybe even the...
Wardens? All dead. The steel garrote didn't even bother hiding the bodies.
Someone there.
It's the enemy.
Get
off me!
This.
This is crazy. No. Of course, all of these are roundabout ways. Of course, it's barred.
We've got company!
Be here.
Excuse me. This is the other way, right? Yeah.
Pierce you at the roots if you lie. We will feed you to the water.
Please help me.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't come. Here? No! The Steel Garrote took them all. I heard them screaming, but... Please. There is a friend of mine hiding in the summit. You have to help me before it's too late.
Right. We better get moving.
Keep quiet.
Found you.
Well, if you insist. On the
Alright. Can't climb that just yet.
How fantastically inconvenient. A cave-in.
Dude, I swear.
Watch yourselves.
You asked for it.
So there was no reason to actually fall into that. Alright, cool.
I let you have that one.
Take a moment, people.
Letter from Kostya to Ludwin. To the esteemed Inquisitor Ludwin, your mission has moved me greatly. I understand how singular your purpose is, how consuming your desires to serve Adir Modica, as I too possess loyalties not even death can sway. I believe you and I may be of assistance to one another. Regardless whether you believe the same, I hope you will provide me the opportunity to prove as much. Yours in duty, Kostya. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Deals fire damage to nearby enemies. That's kind of nice. Well, sources by 5%. That might be nice. Damage, 10% ability cast speed. A lot of those. I suppose they use them to help cross the lava fields. Or the lava rivers, whatever you want to call them. fake out. Alright. Pretty clever.
The steel garrote left all this behind without packing up. He must have left in a hurry.
These are Pargrunen books. Just beautiful. And wasted on the steel garrote.
They circled Solace Keep on the map. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Steel garrote looking for the garden and the keep? Oh, that's just because Kostya offered...
You'd need powerful magic to hide something like that. And I don't think Solace has any spare archmages running around.
I suppose it's possible the path to the garden is under the keep.
Someone had to tell them.
Doesn't matter. The steel garrote getting to the garden cannot be a good thing.
Remember what we're fighting for. The people of the Living Lands are counting on us.
Nothing will keep them safer than taking out the steel garrote.
Whether they realize it or not.
Yep, I agree. A stained map of Gallowayne's Tusks. A stained map. Gallowayne's Tusks containing the many places the steel garrote has apparently searched while looking for the garden. Solace Keep has been circled thrice. Establishment of Solace, Volume 10, a volume part of a set of Pargrunen history. Much of the writing is lost to age and wear, but a slip of cloth marks a spot of particular interest to the previous reader. While his followers welcomed the moment to stop and make rest, many felt strongly that this place on the coast of the violent, molten land they called Gallowayne's Tusks was neither safe nor inviting as a foundation for civilization. Nandru's closest advisors warned him of the Pargrunen settlements that preceded this one, and of the moldering ruins thereof. Nandru simply gazed out over the acid sea at the mystical glow beyond and said these words, immortalized by tradition, passed down forever since. Here our journey ends, my people, here we find solace. Serenian Proclamations, a more recent volume that has seen some wear, seemingly bound and rebound several times. The writing seems of a more modern age, but the paper has not weathered the years with grace. Once the invaders were repelled and the process of clearing the rubble had begun, Serena quickly established new traditions meant to bolster Solace against future invasions of the type. Many of those traditions are still in place today, though many, such as the prohibition on relying on the written word to carry our culture and knowledge, remain controversial. Serena believed that Solace's thoughts and culture were as valuable as its material resources, and thus they deserved special protection from outside threats. To record our knowledge, culture, and advancements in written form would make them available to be taken or destroyed by foreign invaders, and therefore Serena forbade the creation of written records. While the people of Solace followed the decree, knowing that Serena's strength and strategic acumen had repelled the savages that had broken the walls, many murmured among themselves that this was a step too far. By Serena's decree, material such as this very volume would be considered illegal, just for fear that it would fall into enemy hands.
Trespasser, she defiles our ground.
Wait a minute, where's your friend at? Oh, okay, the summit. Oh.
Murderer, she is near.
You will go no further. The garden is under our protection.
And who is going to stop me?
Me.
The time has come to take the garden.
Wardens will never...
Yesterday, this island suffered in the grip of its own madness. Today, the living lands unites under one flag. One people. One law. One true God.
No! Never again!
You did it again, Sapadel. I think Sapadel needs to die.
Sorry in the brush!
Don't you die, envoy! Come! Let's talk!
Oh, we'll talk.
So here you are. Sapadal coaxed you toward the garden, a spider luring a fly to the safety of the web.
Who spins? Who rides? She weaves a trap of steel.
Look at my paladin's envoy. Look what your god has done to us. I should have realized it sooner. The Dream Scourge is Sapadal's weapon. A cudgel to drive us out of the living lands.
You maybe, even if that's true, Sapadel is allowed to defend their home. I didn't come all this way to hear your monologue. I'm after the garden.
The evidence is right in front of us. What a pair we make, envoy. Proxies in a war between gods. Your patron versus my faith. A war that ends here and now. The choice is ours. Do we trust our own judgment? Or do we gamble it all on the monster whispering in your ear? Keep your promise to the Emperor. Cut the Dream Scourge off at the root. Permanently.
No!
No matter where we turn, we find the consequences of Sapadal. Plague, blight, madness. The living lands hangs by a thread because mortals cannot live in the shadow of a god, much less one that's lost its mind.
We were fine living at the whim of a sleeping god until you came along and woke it up.
Well, this god was quite pleasant up until your steel garrote came in and started setting things on fire.
You and I alone can save the living lands by destroying the unending madness that is Sapadal.
I reached the garden. I'm setting Sapadal free. You're right. I'm going to the garden. I'll hear my friends stay.
You're asking me what to do about the god living in your head? I don't know, but killing a god sounds like a really bad idea.
I don't know your god all that well, but I know that Ludwig attacked Fjord without provocation. I'm in no hurry to trust her opinion.
Our time is short. Choose.
She lies. She poisons.
Are you sure that's the right decision?
Must we? There are still so many unanswered questions.
It's not every day that a godlike vanquishes their creator. Tell me, when the time comes, will you hesitate? Or will it be swift? And that is where the trap will close, because Sapadal has your heart in their palm. Are you confident in your own strength? Do you imagine that Sapadal has no hold over you?
Yes.
I will judge that for myself, and judge harshly, starting with your conduct in Dawnshore.
I knew everything we've done would come back to bite us.
Your killer escaped punishment. A sign of weakness that crippled our efforts in the city.
Don't condemn me for that alone. Mercy's not a weakness just because you cannot understand it.
I see that you learned nothing from this lapse in judgment. What of Emerald Stair? You protected Fior Merciverno, a dead city in all but name, clinging to its past and holding back the living lands.
Settlement deserved our help. You could have made allies in Emerald Stair, but you only made enemies.
Tread lightly, Envoy. I'm not the one on trial. Our paths crossed again in Shatterscarp. The ruins of Naku Kubel were preserved at the expense of countless sacrifices. I expected so much more from you.
The ruins are an important legacy of the past. You want to treat a symptom of the Dream Scourge, not the cause.
I wanted to give the people of Shatterscarp a chance. After weighing your conduct, I have reached a decision. Your actions condemn you. I can feel the influence of Sapadal in your every move.
No, you can't.
A false game. She strikes.
I doubt Ludwig even entertained another outcome.
Yep.
I will be the one to kill Sapadal, starting with their godlike. What a shame to destroy so much potential.
So...
You are the key to Sapadal's prison. That isn't your fault. It merely is. And it has to end. Prepare yourself for the beyond.
Tree girls on our flanks.
That's all of them.
Ha! Take that! That'll teach the Steel Garrote to mess with us.
Right. I don't trust that woman to die like a normal person. The garden lit up and everyone changed. I hate to say it, but maybe Ludwig is right about Sapadal and the Dream Scourge. I really need to lie down. Just for a minute.
Yeah, I had my...
In the knot. The venom drowns us. Save us, please.
Don't know if I can trust you. I've been skeptical since the start.
Touch the Adra. Feel our voice.
You're gonna chill out for a second.
Speak. We would speak to you.
All right.
They stand outside our prison. We rattle the bars, they do not hear. We scream. They do not answer.
What's happening? You changed those people into dream thralls, didn't you?
When they are done with us, they will rend you next. You are like them. Always cruel. Always. You and she and all the rest. Exactly the same. This was never our fault. Yet she made it our sin. She who caged us. She who called us monster.
Ooh.
We thrash and the affliction rises. We scream and the rot spreads. We did not intend to lie.
You let me think this wasn't your doing.
You close your ears. We try to clear the mist. They hurt us. We hurt them back. We hurt them again, again. We dreamed of green shoots, roses without thorns to prick. But the vines of the past strangle us. Help us. We are alone.
You don't know what to. I don't know what to think about you. You lied to me. You caused Dream Scourge.
We cause it, but it is not our way. We will make this better. We promise. Help us. Release us. Then the rot ends.
I don't know if I believe that.
Bare the throat. This time will be different. We promise. Free us. All will be well. We give you another sliver of our power, a piece of us. Do you accept? The parasites who trapped us left a door in the garden's wall. Reach it, and you can set us free. Let us aid you once more. We grant you our power. Find the wall of the valley across the acid sea. It cups our prison in its palm. It waits. We wait. Free us. End our suffering.
Places Dream Touch. Heals and revives all nearby allies and deals damage over time to nearby Delmagon, Dream Dolls and Vessels. Temporarily turns up to 3 nearby kids' corpses into allied Dream Dolls. I don't know how I feel about that. Well, we almost saved a friend.
Let's take these things back to camp. You can fiddle with them there.
Then Ludwig had to sit there and cause disaster, as she always seems to do. Steel Garrote journal, written in an eager hand. This journal seems to be that of a young soldier, possible recently raised to the rank of paladin. The Steel Garrote. I am honored to sit here in camp atop Mount Forja, which I understand holds great significance to the Pargrunen of the region. From here, I can look out and see nearly all of Galloway's tusks, and I can understand the reason we've come: to bring order to this nearly inhospitable land, and to bring aid to the people who have suffered for so long, to eke out an existence among the ash and smoke. When speaking with some of the native people, I had my doubts as to our goals here, but my faith remains in Wodica and the Inquisitor Ludwig. She believes that the soul of this land is poisoned and that we work for the good of all who live here, and I have seen the power of her devotion to the burned queen. Remember thy place, remember thine oath, remember thy queen. Steel Garrote almost seems like a cult. Alright, well, I couldn't save Warden, because Ludwig had to beat me here and basically cause a panic. Is there any way actually up that?
Oh, damn. The way is blocked.
We come through the secondary doors that are over here. So I don't think there's any other way up this, right? No. Alright.
Party in the brush! Birds will fly!
Nice job, everyone.
Tear in our bark!
Listen, I don't know
Hurry in the
invaders in the attack. Ignore it. Seems like someone's gonna
On your right, dear.
Armor isn't healthy.
Everybody all right?
You have that one.
Fear in the eyes!
Excuse me. Regional report written by a high-ranking officer within Steel Garrote. The letters are written in a shaky hand. It's clear we must conquer inside the earth and take the place deep underground where roots begin their growth. The garden will belong to us, we will belong to the garden. We will blossom the mountain and from there conquer our enemies. We must make the land bloom. Alright.
Swarm! Devour!
Nice. It's the area that I...
Trespassers! Fear in the eyes! Off me! Light!
Which door is this? Maybe I'll come back and try and explore that later.
Well, that was fun.
Some, check your right.
Look left.
Official account of explorations, Galloway's tusks.
Take him down.
Should have known. It's gotta be way up somewhere, I don't think. Oh, wait, what? Oh, hello. Like, maybe that's a way up?
Lead them to the earth, treacherous weed!
Nice job! Away with you!
Alright, so before we venture any further, this is where I'm going to call it for today, and I will be back tomorrow at 8 a.m. Thank you all for stopping by. I appreciate it. And I will be sticking to the schedule, and I will catch you all in the next one. Take care.